Welcome to the channel where we help you better understand your supply chain management and planning. Today we're learning about the theory of constraints. Imagine you're in a busy coffee shop and there's this one espresso machine that just can't keep up with the orders. No matter how fast the baristas work or how many people are queued up to order, everything slows down because of that one bottleneck. This scenario is a perfect real-world example of what the theory of constraints is all about. Developed by Dr. Goldratt in his 1984 book, The Goal, TOSI is a management philosophy that focuses on identifying the most significant limiting factor, i.e. constraint, that stands in the way of achieving a goal. Once identified, all efforts are then directed at improving that constraint until it's no longer the bottleneck. In our coffee shop example, the espresso machine is the constraint that's slowing down service and affecting sales. The essence of TOC can be boiled down to 3 core steps. First, we identify the constraint that's holding back performance. Constraints can be anything: physical, like machinery; policy-related, like a rule or procedure; or even behavioral, like a team's way of thinking. Then we exploit the constraint. Make the most of what you've got. For the coffee shop, this could mean ensuring the espresso machine is running as efficiently as possible, perhaps by performing maintenance or training staff to use it more effectively. Then we subordinate and elevate the constraints. We adjust everything else to support improvement in the constraint area. This might mean reorganizing the workflow so that orders requiring the espresso machine are prioritized. If the constraint cannot be alleviated, consider ways to elevate or overcome it, like adding another espresso machine or finding faster ways to make coffee. TOC uses a set of tools and concepts to analyze and solve problems. One of the key tools is the 5 focusing steps, which I've outlined above. Another important concept is the drum buffer rope scheduling system. This helps manage workflow and resources in manufacturing environments. Imagine a drummer setting the beat for others to follow. In a factory, the drum, which is analogous to the constraint, sets the production pace, the buffer protects the drum from disruption, and the rope ensures that upstream processes are synchronized with the drum's beat. TOC isn't just about fixing what's broken, it's a holistic way to continuously improve processes. By focusing on constraints, organizations can achieve more with less, improving productivity, efficiency, and profitability. It's like figuring out how to clear the biggest rock blocking a stream. Once it's removed, water flows more freely. In business, removing or improving the biggest constraint leads to smoother operations and better outcomes. The beauty of TOC is its simplicity and focus. Instead of trying to optimize every part of a process at once, which can be overwhelming and inefficient, TOC suggests targeting the one area that will make the most significant difference. Once the current constraint is no longer an issue, move on to the next biggest constraint, and so on. It's a methodical way to make improvements that can lead to substantial gains. In summary, the theory of constraints is all about finding the weakest link in the chain, focusing your efforts on strengthening it, and then moving on to the next weak link. It's a powerful approach that can be applied to various areas, from manufacturing to project management and beyond, providing a clear framework for achieving operational excellence and driving growth.